We have a strong desire to do life well, to maximize our potential, and most importantly, to reflect the image of our Creator. I'm not here to offer magic formulas, but I do believe there's a particular path that ends in a life well lived and a lasting legacy. That path starts and ends between the ears, minds, and thoughts. A mind is a precious tool, but what happens when your thoughts get out of control? We humans are gifted with a thinking capacity that is superior to all other beings on this planet. History also proves that the human brain is able to create great things like literature, building, and thousands of inventions that enhance human life. Thinking makes you do your job, get a degree, plan for the future, and many theorists rely on their thinking brain to discover the peculiarities of the human condition, and so many inventions are done through thinking ability. But what happens when a mind stops being utility and start using you? What if your mind gets out of control and ease off your life energy just to keep going and producing unnecessary or even destructive thoughts? Here are 4 dangerous effects of overthinking. 1. Anxiety. To understand this one, we have to know what thinking actually does. Your thoughts create emotions, no matter if it's grief, anger, or fear. These are sensations that are produced by thoughts. Extremely anxious people are overthinkers. Ever created so many possible scenarios in their minds, but what's going to happen next that they're constantly plagued by anxiety. Worrying about the future prevents you to be in the present moment. Too much anxiety can make you miserable and exhausted. It can even lead to suicidal ideations and suicide itself. Yes, you can literally think yourself to death. 2. Depression. While anxiety comes from worrying about the future, depression is a consequence of being stuck in the past. Of course, there's more to depression if you look at it as a sickness or disorder, but simply put, thinking about past events over and over again makes you miserable. Some people carry heavy wrong of the past every moment of their life. Every day they remind themselves of the things that happened and of things that could have gone differently. What if? What if? They ask themselves, but hey, whatever you do, the best past cannot be changed. It's great to take the lessons generated by a life experiences with you to make better decisions in the future. However, worrying about those experiences is absolute nonsense. Like anxiety, depression can lead to suicidal thoughts and thus suicide itself. 3. Insomnia. Have you ever experienced that you want to go to sleep, but your active mind is withholding you from doing? Even when the body is tired, your mind may be wide awake. What people often do is forcing themselves to go to sleep, but that will never work because falling asleep is a mechanism that the mind cannot control, and overthinking mind, especially one that is worrying about the fact that you can't fall asleep, can cause insomnia. This is a potentially dangerous condition because sleep is essential for your well-being and functioning during the day. Insomnia often goes hand in hand with depression and anxiety that I have previously talked about. A common symptom is waking up around 4 in the morning and being unable to go back to sleep even when you only had about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. 4. Paralysis. Overthinking can result in you not making decisions. Perhaps you have too many ideas or have thought about 1,000 scenarios about how you will make the wrong decision before starting a business, YouTube channel, or a blog. There is always a reason to not act. Yes, your business can fail, so your YouTube channel and blog, but if you don't go for it, you receive a guaranteed no-go. Yet so many people rather take no in exchange for certainty than that they choose uncertainty to obtain a yes. They are paralyzed by their thoughts. In other words, overthinking leads to wasted opportunities. Overthinking is the root of many problems, and many mental problems have physical solutions. Meditation is a simple solution for calming the mind, but there are many other options to look into, like exercise. Dr. Caroline Leaf says this in her book Switch on Your Brain. As we think, we change the physical nature of our brain. As we consciously direct our thinking, we can wire out toxic patterns of thinking and replace them with healthy thoughts. The Bible in Romans 12 chapter 2 says, "Do not copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." From me, a combination of exercise, meditation on God's word, diet, which has to do with discipline, are the cure for overthinking. It takes effort to form healthy habits, but believe me, it's all worth it. Thanks for watching.